Can you guys hear me? Hello, day 3. You guys ready? Day 3. Welcome. So this is the Bebop Mastery, Bebop Scale Mastery live stream. And if you're new, welcome. My name is Aaron, the Black Trumpeter, here on YouTube. Let's get the Instagram family up here, because I always seem to forget about them. But here we go. Let me go live on Instagram so we don't leave them out. Okay. But if you're new here, let me know where you're from, what instrument you play, and we're going to get started with the warm-up. If you don't have the warm-up, go to the description box in this video, either up above or down below. If you're watching on YouTube, you can download that for free. We're going to start with that warm-up before we get started with the practice session. Okay. So let's just shout out some people here. I got some new Patreon members, and I'm so excited because I'm glad that you guys are supporting the stream, supporting the channel. So let's give a quick shout out to these folks, my new Patreon members, really quickly. Here we go. Here we go. So we got Mary, welcome. John F, welcome. Anne Marie, welcome. Felix, welcome. Randy, welcome. Eddie, welcome. David, welcome. Kevin W, Robert Joshua, Wim, welcome. Joe T, Mark S, Juan Pablo. And those are our new members. We're up to 20 new members on Patreon, and we're almost hit my 25 member goal. So you guys, I appreciate you for supporting the channel and supporting the stream. So yeah, those are my shout outs for today. Thank you for joining the family, and also welcome Instagram. I didn't forget about you this time, so you can join us for the warm up. So if you need the warm up, you can go to youtube.com, and it should be in my description box. Well, actually, YouTube, Instagram, go ahead and go to the link in my bio. Click the link in my bio and click PDF download. It should be the first download on that page, and you can download that for free, and we can get started. So let's see who's here in the chat. We got Sunday Alexander on YouTube. What's up? Good to see you. Who else we got in here? We got Trumpet Dad. We got Klaus. What's up? Paul, what's going on? We got 2 folks in on Facebook, so we're chugging right along. We got some people here. So I'm glad to have you here. So let's get started. Let me pull up my metronome, and we're going to get started with the warm up. So there's 3 exercises. We just used the chromatic scale, and the third exercise I gotta edit it and create and make exercise number 3 all 8th notes instead of 16th notes. It's just a better progression from half notes in the first exercise to quarter notes on the second exercise to 8th notes in the third exercise. We got Darren Barrett in the building. Welcome. On Instagram. Welcome. All right, so we're going to play this warm-up starting in half notes, just 1 octave chromatic scale in half notes. That's the first one at 95 BPM. Okay, so get those horns ready. If you play a horn, if you use your voice, or if you play another instrument, go ahead and get it ready, and we're gonna get started. Okay. Let me pull up my copy of the warm up. And how y'all doing out there? You guys having a good day so far? Good morning? Let me know. All right, here we go. Half notes. 1, 2, 1, 2. Half notes. Go. 2, 3, go down. Nice. Nice. So what we want to focus on is just a nice, easy, clean tone throughout. Make sure all the notes sound the same, have the same tone quality. Nice, easy blow from start to finish. Derek Tate says long tones for the win. Yes, it's all about the long tones. Getting that sound right first before we get those fingers warmed up. All right, so let's do quarter notes. Quarter notes. Quarter notes. Here we go. 1, 2, all slurred, and here we go. Nice. Should we do that again? Let's do that again. And what we want to focus on when we do a tenuto articulation, we want to make sure that the notes are touching. So there's no space in between. No space in between. Just so we're able to get a nice follow through from note to note. Okay, let's do that again. Quarter notes. Quarter notes. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. Hey, what's up, Jordan? On Instagram. What's happening? Okay. Now, I know on exercise 3 there's 16th notes, but I'm going to change that later. So anyone that has let me turn this off. Anyone that has the warm up, I'm going to email you guys an updated version. So be on the lookout for that, okay? So exercise number 3, we're going to do 8th notes instead of 16th notes. What's up, JoJo on Instagram? All right. So, 8th notes, the third exercise. So we're gonna do that 2 times. We're gonna repeat it twice. Okay. Same tempo, 95 BPM, and then we're gonna get started on the practice session. All right, here we go. 1, 8th notes. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, 2, ready, go. I think I forgot the last quarter notes at the end because I'm actually not reading the music. I'm having technical difficulty. I can't even talk. Okay, here we go. Live. We're having technical difficulties, so I can't pull up the warm up. But that's the idea. Chromatics, getting those fingers warmed up. How y'all feeling? Sunday said, "Can we see the fingerings while you're playing?" Yeah. I'm gonna try to keep my horn in view. Okay. All right. So for the folks that had that warm up, I'm gonna update it and then email you the updated version. free 99, so don't worry about it. Okay, here we go. So today, day number 3, we're starting the bebop scale on the fifth scale degree. You guys excited about that? Yesterday, my brain was hurting so badly. And we were just starting on the third. Just starting on the third. What's up, Wim, on YouTube? All right, so today we're going to start on the fifth scale degree. So we're actually going to, on trumpet, we're going to start on the low end. So we're going to start on low G. We're going to start low G and then go through that scale. So let me pull up. Here we go. You guys see that music up atop on my head, above my head? If you're on YouTube, you'll see music on top of my head. Unfortunately, on Instagram, you won't see it, but go ahead, go to youtube.com/the Black Trumpeter, and you can witness all this great stuff I have on the screen right now. But if you don't need it, you don't need it. Okay, so when we start on this bebop scale, we're going to start on the 5th. So it's going to sound like this. All right, so we got to be very careful about where our 7ths are and what those 7ths are. So the flat 7 is in C. So this is all in B flat pitch. So in concert, B flat, we're in C. So C7, we gotta make sure that we play that B flat, the flat 7, and the B natural, which is our major 7. Okay, so be on the lookout for that. We're gonna play this all slurred, 8th notes at 75 BPM, nice and slow, not too fast. All right. What's up, Brandon P on Instagram? All right, C7 starting on the 5. Here we go, 5 times in a row. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 1. Repeat, and here we go. That's 2. Again, and here we go. That's 3. Repeat, and here we go. That's 4. One more. 2, 3, 4. That's 5. Nice. Okay, so Trumpet Dad says, "Oh yeah, sing some music over your head." Great, good. Thank you. Good. All right. So, we're going to now transpose. We're going to transpose in all 12 keys. So, excuse me. So if you don't want to do that, if you want to sit back, relax in your nice comfy practice session chair like I am, you don't want to transpose, you can become a Patreon member and download today, yesterday, and day 1's PDFs. They're all in all 12 keys. And so you can just follow along when I call the key. So become a member at patreon.com/the Black Trumpeter to get those exclusive downloads and also more content. So I have a lot more exclusive content on that platform. So go ahead, check it out and support the stream, support the channel. Okay. Now let's go down by a half step. B7, B as in boy, concert A. Okay. Now what we got to make sure, we got to start on the 5th. The 5th of B7 is F sharp. So we're going to start on the low F sharp. If you're a boss, you can start you can start the F sharp in the staff. All right? But I'm not a boss yet. We're going to go below the staff and play 1 octave. Now, the 2 7ths that we have to make sure that we play are the E natural, which is the flat 7, and the E sharp, which is the major 7. Okay, so let's get ready for that. Wait. What am I talking about? The flat 7 of B is A, so we gotta make sure we play A natural, which is the flat 7, and A sharp, which is the major 7. Sorry about that. So for some reason I was starting on F sharp. I was thinking F sharp key, but we're starting on the fifth. Aaron. All right, here we go. 75, all slurred 5 times in a row. I'm probably gonna mess this up, so just be prepared for that. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, B7, and here we go. That's 1. Again, 2. Here we go. That's 2. Again, and here we go. That's 3. Again, 2. I lost count. Here we go. I think that's 4. Here we go. 1 more, and here we go. You know what? Like I said, I messed up. So we got to start over. If you didn't mess up like I did, then you're a boss. But I messed up, so I'm actually going to start over. Bright Move says, you want $900 as a donation? $900 as a donation would be amazing. Paying off a bill, that would be great. If you got it, if you got the extra cash, then I will take it for sure. I'll take that off your hands for sure. But we gotta start over. I messed up. So this is practice, right? So we live. We gotta do it over. Gotta be disciplined. Here we go. B7 again. 5 times in a row. Here we go. Starting on F sharp. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2. Here we go. That's 1. Again, 2. Ready, go. That's 2. Again, and here we go. That's 4. Again, and here we go. That's 5. We did it. Hopefully you guys did too. So you see, I'm trying to put everything in rhythm because rhythm is everything. Okay? Whew, my brain hurts already. Jeez. We're only 24 minutes in and my brain is hurting. What's up, Cisco? On Instagram. All right, here we go. So, Bryce says, only if you don't mess up. Well, I messed up before, but I didn't mess up that time. Trumpet Dad says, way to not mess up. Right. All right. Now, let's go. Let's do D flat and go up in half steps. Bebop scales. Yep. Let's go up in half steps. So we're gonna start on D. We're gonna start on A flat. For D flat 7, we're going to start on the 5, which is A flat. Our 2 sevenths that we have to be mindful of is C flat, which is the flat 7, and C natural, which is the major 7. Okay? So here we go. I'm saying all these things out loud because it helps me figure out what I'm doing. So if it helps you, I'm grateful for that. But it also helps me. Again, I'm practicing too. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, A flat, and oh, D flat, my bad. D flat 7, concert C flat, D flat. Here we go. D flat 7. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 1, and let's repeat, and here we go. That's 2, repeat, and here we go. That's 4, 1 more, and here we go. That's 5. Nice. How you guys do on that one? Because my brain is still hurting. Man, it's swollen. It's kind of pulsating, like boo boo, boo boo, boo boo. I'm thinking so hard right now. I'm thinking so hard. Belizean chick, what's up on Instagram? All right, so that was D flat. Let's do D7, concert C. So we're starting on A. Oh, by the way, if you don't want to transpose, you can go ahead and become a Patreon member and download not only today, but you can also download yesterday and day 1 and future exercises in this 100-day challenge. Just go to patreon.com/theblacktrumpeter to become a member and download these exercises and other exclusive content on the page. All right. But we're going to do D7, concert C. So we're going to start on low A, and our 2 7s are C natural, which is the flat 7, and C sharp, which is the major 7, okay? So here we go. All slurred. All slurred. Easy and full tone from start to finish. Okay, here we go. 1, D7, start on A. 1, 2, ready, go. Terrible start. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. That's 1. Again, 2, 3, 4. That's 2. Again, and ready, play. That's 3. Again, and ready, play. That's 4. 1 more, 2, ready, play. That's 5. Nice. My brain hurt a little less that time than before because I feel like D is an easier key for me. All right. Now, Trumpet Dad says, hope you'll get your donation from Bright Moose soon. Yeah, he promised me that $900 donation if I didn't mess up. So I'm waiting, man. Also take installments, so that's fine. Cisco says, what are these scales called? This is the Bebop scale, but we're starting on different chord tones. So yesterday in day 2 we started on the 3rd, and on day 1 we started on the tonic. The whole point of all of this is to be able to be flexible enough to play this scale on any note in the chromatic series. So we can start on the flat 2 or whatever, but we got to start on the fundamentals, the basics. Let's start on the chord tones. Then maybe next week we'll do the non-chord tones, but I also have something else planned for the next week, but we'll see. Okay, so that was D7. Let's keep on going up. E flat 7. E flat 7, which is concert D flat. So we're starting on the 5. We're starting on the 5. Oh, this is the dominant bebop scale, by the way. The dominant bebop scale. So the half steps are in between the the tonic and the 7. Yes, the tonic and the 7. Yep. Okay. Yeah, so we're adding the major 7 to the dominant scale. We're adding the major 7. So the half steps are in between the flat 7 and the tonic. Okay. So, E flat 7. Here we go. 75, all slurred, even eighth notes. We want to have a nice even technique, so we're not going to worry about swinging the rhythm. Okay, here we go. E flat 7. 1, starting on, so we got B flat. We're starting on B flat. Our 2 7s are D flat, which is the flat 7, and D natural, which is the major 7. Okay, so here we go. 1, 2, E flat 7. 1, 2, ready, play. That's 1. Again, 2, ready, play. That's 2. Again, and ready, play. That's 3. Again, and here we play. That's 4. 1 more, and here we go. That's 5. Nice. This is becoming a little bit easier the more I do it. Even if we're starting on a different chord tone, I feel like I'm getting easier. My fingers go where they need to go, even though we're starting in a different place. Okay. All right. Trumpet Dad says, sorry to bounce teaching a lesson. Thanks again. Really enjoyed this. Thank you, Trumpet Dad, for coming in and practicing with us. Bright Moose says, hey man, I need some help making a good sound. It sounds like no different than blowing into a mouthpiece. With that, that's probably because the inside, the middle of your lips are too far apart, so you're getting this. You're just getting air, right? So what you need to do is kind of think about you're blowing a laser beam. So a smaller stream of air. So bring the lips together. So what I did was my lips came in like this. So wherever the lips caught, that's wherever the vibration happened, that's where I need to keep my lips. So my lips are far apart like this. I just brought my lips together as I blew to see where my lips just naturally vibrate. Okay, we don't want to force the buzz by doing this. For me, I feel like that doesn't really give us the best sound because we're forcing it. Anything forced just sounds like too much tension. So I would say bring the lips together just a little bit. See where they come together and vibrate and make that sound happen. Okay. Hopefully that helped. All right, so that was E flat. Let's do E7, concert D7. Okay, 75 BPM. Again, if you don't want to transpose. Oh, actually, if you like this video, if you like this content so far, go ahead and please share it with others. That's even just as good as a donation or just as good as being a Patreon member. It helps me bring the video, bring this content to other people that want to learn just like y'all or just want to practice just like y'all. So that will help out the channel a lot if you like and share the video either here on Instagram or here on Facebook and YouTube, okay? So go ahead and like and share the video for me. If you all could like the video, give me some hearts on Instagram in 3, 2, 1. Smack that like button for me if you like this video. If not, that's okay. We're just going to keep practicing, all right? All right, so let's play E7, concert D, okay? Concert D. 1. So let's actually think about this. So I didn't get a chance to think about it. So we're starting on the 5th of E7, concert D, which is B. We're starting on B. Our 2 7s are D natural, which is the flat 7. Our major 7 is D sharp. That's our major 7. Okay, so keep those notes in mind while we do this. My brain hurts already. My brain hurts already. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. That's 1. Again, 2, ready, go. That's 2. Again, and here we go. That's 3. Again, and here we go. That's 4. 1 more, and here we go. That's 5. Nice. How we doing out there? How's it going? How's this exercise going? Are your brains throbbing? Is it getting a little hot? I'm getting a little hot under these lights. Jeez. All right. So, let's see what we got in the chat. Edward says, "Hey, I love your videos so much. Thank you so much. They make me feel better. I play the trumpet also." Edward, thank you for joining here on YouTube. Thank you for being here and enjoying the content. So I appreciate you. Felix, he says, "Hey, Bright, put air in your horn." He said a lot of air. Most times it's not about a lot of air. It's just about trying to get the lips to vibrate, because most people think this is all we do. That's all we do. No, we gotta form our embouchure, and we gotta form it in a way that allows the lips to vibrate. So I can put a lot of air as much as I want. I still won't get a sound if I don't have the right embouchure set up, and if I don't know how my lips need to vibrate. That's what people usually do, but that's not actually what we do. Okay. Here we go. Felix says, "Much better than Monday." Yeah, I feel a little bit better than Monday. Daniel Dancer says, "As a classical player, this is all new to me, so it's cool." Nice, Daniel. It's all new to me too, so that's why we practicing. So good to have you, man. Good to have you all here. Okay, so we played E7. Let's go up and play F7. F7. We're starting on C. Starting on C, and our 2 7s that we have to be careful of is E flat, which is the flat 7, and E natural, which is the major 7. Okay, so we're starting on C, and we're gonna play up and down just like we've been doing. Okay, here we go. F7. Here we go, and wow. Okay, F7. Just blanked out for a bit. F7. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. That's 1. Again, 2, ready, play. That's 2. Again, and here we go. That's 3. Again, 2. Here we go. That's 4. One more, 2. Here we go. That's 5. Nice. How you guys doing? Okay, so that was F7 starting on the 5th. F7 starting on the 5th. All right. So tomorrow we're actually starting on the 7, on the flat 7. So that's going to be fun. Okay, here we go. So we did F. Now let's do F sharp. So we're going to start on the 5th. The 5th of F sharp is C sharp. Our 2 7ths that we have to play are E natural, which is the flat 7, and E sharp, which is the major 7. Okay, so we started on C sharp, the 5th of F sharp 7, concert E. Here we go. All right, F sharp 7. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 1. Again, 2. Ready, play. That's 2. One more. That's 2. Again, 2. Ready, play. That's 3. Again, and here we go. That's 4. One more, 2. Here we go. That's 5. That's 5. We're chugging right along here. 43 minutes in. Nice, Jorge. You're playing with me? Jorge over in Instagram is playing along with me. Thank you, man. Thank you, everybody that's here. All 12 of you guys in YouTube land. And I have no idea who's watching on Facebook. But if you're watching, I appreciate you. Okay, here we go. Also, Periscope. Periscope is watching. All right, so that was F sharp 7. Now let's do G7. Let's see. What's our last key? Our last key should be B flat. Should be B flat 7. That's our last key. Then we should be done with the practice session of playing all through the keys. But if you don't want to transpose, you can become a Patreon member. Go to patreon.com/theblacktrumpeter if you want to download today's exercise in all 12 keys and you don't want to transpose because it is messing up my mind a little bit. However, there's also other exclusive content on there that you can download from that page. Okay, but I download and upload new content on that platform every single day. So I hope you enjoy it. You can do that for $3, just for $3, and you get everything in there. Okay, here we go. So let's do G. Let's do G7. So the 5th of G is D. The 2 7ths that we have to play are F, which is the flat 7, and F sharp, which is the major 7. Okay, here we go. Starting on D at 75 BPM, all slurred, even eighth notes. Here we go. G7, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 1. Repeat, and here we go. That's 2. Again, and here we go. That's 4. One more, 2. Here we go. That's 5. Yeah, that's 5. We did it. We did it. Hopefully that was 5 because I think I lost count. What's going on, Sesco friend on Instagram? I'm getting better at reading these usernames. So the more I do it, the better my reading ability is, because sometimes I just have a hard time. You guys make it hard for me, but it's okay. It's cool. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here. You're spending the time with me. You could be spending the time doing something else, but you're here with me, which is awesome. So I appreciate you. Okay. If you like this content, like Isaac, who's a big fan on YouTube, if you like this content, go ahead and please like the video and share with your friends so we can practice along together. Everybody, get all your friends. So you don't have to play trumpet. Everybody can play and practice the bebop scale. Okay, here we go. So that was G7. Let's do A flat 7. What's up, Zano? What's up, Ali from on Instagram? All right, so let's play A flat. We're gonna start on E flat, which is the 5th. The 2 7s that we are going to play is G flat, which is the flat 7, and G natural, which is the major 7. So keep those notes in mind while we start on this scale. Okay, here we go. 1, A flat 7. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. That's 1. Again, 2, ready, go. That's 2. Again, and here we go. That's 4. One more, 2, ready, go. That's 5. Nice. Nice. I can feel sometimes when you feel like you're going to practice, you feel like you're going to mess up, but your fingers just do the work for you. That's what I'm talking about. So repetition is the key to mastery. Repetition is the key to mastery, but we got to repeat the good stuff. So before, I would have just messed up, but my fingers was like, nah, you got this. Bam, put it in the right spot. So that's what repetition is great for, making it natural. Okay. So that was A flat. Let's do A7, which is concert. Wow. We did A flat. Let's do A7, which is concert G. Wow, just blanked on me. What's up, Jordan Sound on Instagram? What's going on? JB the Pro says, I'm new here. I want to learn more. Welcome, JB the Pro on YouTube. Go ahead, learn, practice, grow. That's my motto. Learn, practice, grow. The more we learn, the more we grow, the more we earn too. All right, so A7, concert G. We start on E, which is the 5th. Our 2 7s are G natural, which is the flat 7, and G sharp, which is the major 7. Okay, here we go. So we're going to start on E. This is the dominant bebop scale. Here we go. A7. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 1. Again, 2, ready, play. That's 2. Repeat, and here we go. That's 3. Again, 2, ready, go. That's 4. One more. Ready, go. That's it. That's 5. We got one more key. We got one more key. Last key, B flat 7, concert A flat 7. So we're going to start on F, which is the 5th of B flat 7. Our 2 sevenths are A flat, which is the flat 7, and A natural, which is the major 7. Okay? So before we do that, I just need to take, I can't talk. I just need to take a little bit of break to catch my breath. Okay. All right. How you guys doing? Is this some fun practice session? I know I like practicing with people, and I feel like I wanted to do this just so you guys can practice along with me, be along with my journey as we, master this scale together. Okay? We got some questions, some comments, so let's check those out. So Simeon says, yes, sir. How to improvise in the bebop scale? We got to get comfortable with it. This is one way to do it. Just so we need to master the melodic material. And so when I say melodic material or the melodic content, those are the scales and arpeggios. So we need to really master those things to a point where we don't have to think about that. We don't have to think about the mechanics of playing the trumpet. And so one way for us to not think is to practice the fundamentals like scales and arpeggios. Get those under our fingers so we can actually make music and not have to think about making music. We can just let it flow and let it blow. So we got to do this work first in order to have freedom. So that's what I'm aiming for. That's what I'm going for. Okay, here we go. We got some more comments. Isaac says, hey, I just got into my school jazz band. Got any live advice on how I should go about improvisation and finding the right placement for the mouthpiece? Those are 2 questions. So let's see. Live advice on how I should go about improvisation. Tip number 1, listen. I know that's a very vague answer, but if you don't know what great improvisers sound like, you won't have a model for it. So I'll say listen to whoever you play, or whatever instrument that you play. Listen to the masters play this music. Tip number 2 is learn melodies by ear. Because most of the masters, they have phenomenal technique. And I know when I was in high school, like I didn't have the mental capacity to think about transcribing those people because they just seem so far-fetched. So what I advise you to do is to transcribe the melodies instead and learn what a great melody is comprised of. So if you learn the melodies, transpose those melodies in multiple keys. Doesn't have to be all 12, but we do need to get in the habit of transposing. And because we want to be a master of melody. So if we're a master of, because we're single line instruments, we want to be the masters of melody. So what does that mean? We have to be masters of our instrument and masters of playing all in any key, because you'll come up on something that might be in E major or A major, and those keys aren't they're not the prettiest keys, it's on trumpet. So play in all 12 keys if you can. And my last tip on improvisation is to sing your butt off every single day. Sing whatever you sing. Try to figure it out on your instrument, because the purpose of singing and then playing is to make sure that our brain and our instrument come like this. Because the closer are, when I say come like this, I mean they're one. We want our, whatever we hear in our head, we want our ideas that we hear in our trumpet to be one with each other. And you need that practice. You need to sing and then play what you sing. So that's really important, because if you're not singing nothing will come out. When I say nothing, I mean stuff will come out, but not the stuff you really want to play. So I say sing every day and try to figure out on your horn. That will help you with your ear training because this music improvisation is all about ear training. It's all about having the best ear that you can because you want to be able to play what you hear. You just don't want to play licks. Licks are cool, but you want to get to what's inside here. You want to get inside your own creativity and play not just the Charlie Parker lick that you got from a book or whatever. So those are my I think those three tips. So in summary, listen to great improvisers so you get a model of what it sounds like to create on the spot. Two, sing on your instrument. Three, transcribe melodies if you can't obtain a solo. So transcribe melodies and put that in all 12 keys or multiple keys. Okay, so you can become a master at playing in multiple keys. Now, on your second part of your question, finding the right placement on the mouthpiece, that you can do this. You can form your embouchure, and hopefully, I'm assuming you're a trumpet player, so you form your embouchure. Now, what you want to do is make sure that your top teeth and your bottom teeth are aligned. So one shouldn't be jutting out in front of the other. So the top and the bottom, they should be kind of aligned, so you can form a straight airstream and not so much of a downward airstream. But if we all have different teeth, we all have different setups. So one way to know your setup as an individual is to form your embouchure. It's real simple. Form your embouchure and just blow. And then find the airstream where you want to find where the airstream hits the middle of your palm, dead center. Just naturally. So you gotta go up and down and see if you can find it. Right about here, if you're watching the video version, right about here is where my airstream is. That's where my air is covering the entire piece of my palm. So when you find that spot, keep blowing and put your mouthpiece right over that spot. And that should be the mouthpiece placement that you're looking for. Okay, so form your embouchure, blow, and then with your hand, see where your natural airstream is going. It could be going up top, it could be going to the side, it could be going to the right side. But trying to find where the air is hitting the middle of your palm. And then as you blow, bring the mouthpiece closer to you until you make a nice seal over that airstream. Okay, that was a good question. Wim says, great to practice together. Yes. JB the Pro says, how do you play higher on scales? You blow faster, and you also arch your tongue up saying E as in pizza. E as in pizza. To help that airstream even go even faster. So I would say if you're having trouble like just playing a major scale, I say the chromatic scale is your best friend, and it should be your best friend because it has just half steps, and the half step is the easiest interval that we can play on the trumpet. So for me, I like to start at an easy place. I want to start at an easy place. So again, half steps is easy. The bigger the interval, the more difficult it is. So use the chromatic scale to help you kind of navigate your way up and up. Okay. I'm actually one of these days I want to post this video part 2 of how to play higher notes for beginners. Because I feel like that's gonna unlock a lot of things for a lot of people in this new video that I've been trying to put together, but I want to put it together the right way. Okay, so be on the lookout for that video, how to play higher notes part 2. On YouTube, he has a username as I'm Trash 14. I need help counting while playing. Can you help? Well, you got to count in your head. So you kind of have to think one, say out loud one, two, three, four, and then say that in your mind. So with my hands, I was doing one, two, three, four. And you can also help. What can also help is using a metronome and looking, and don't play the sound, but just look at the lights coming up on each and every beat. So let me show you. So you see this? Oh, you can't see my. Okay. All right. There we go. So I can turn the sound all the way down, and then just play. You see those lights happening in your head? I want you to say one, two, three, four. Then just say it in your head. Don't verbalize it. Just say it in your head. You can also tap your foot to this. So if you're having trouble with counting in your head, just it's you just gotta practice it, just like anything else. But anyway, let's get to this last key of B flat. This last key of B flat. Okay, how we doing? We got 11 people in here on YouTube. We got one person here on Instagram. I'm so glad you guys are here. This is fun. Practicing with you all. Let me turn this off for a bit. Isaac says, yeah, it definitely seems like my Airstream is going far to the right, and most of my teachers have said that my mouthpiece should be directly in the middle. Thanks for the help. I mean, that's the mouthpiece doesn't it's standard practice, but we got to make sure that we're all different. Our anatomy, our mouths are different. So we gotta, if we want to play the instrument easy, then we got to make it easier for ourselves. So if it's not perfectly in the middle, that's okay. Just go to the point where just make sure that you're not playing in the red. That's one thing. That's one thing you don't want to do. I don't care where it is on the mouth. Just make sure that you're not playing in the red of your lips. And I think Charlie Porter has an amazing video on that. So check that video out about playing in the red. That's the one thing you don't want to do. Me necessarily, you don't. It doesn't have to be in the middle. If it's not naturally, if your airstream doesn't necessarily come out in the middle, don't worry about it. You'll be okay. There's plenty of awesome players that play to the side, or play down or play up. We're just all different. Our teeth are different. Our anatomy is different. Okay, so B flat 7. B flat 7. We're going to start on the 5th, which is F. Our two sevenths are A flat and A natural. Okay. So on Instagram, it's telling me that I have 2 minutes remaining on here before they turn me off. So if you want to continue playing with us, go ahead and go to youtube.com/theblacktrumpeter if this stream cancels out on me midway. Okay, here we go. B flat 7. B flat 7. 1, 2, starting on F. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 1. Again, 2, ready, play. I messed up, so we gotta start over. Let's do it. Okay, 1, B flat 7, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 1. Again, 2, ready, go. That's 2. Again, 2, ready, play. That's 3. Again, 2, ready, go. That's 4. One more. Ready, go. Woo, that's 5. I was sweating. Woo, I was sweating. That was kind of difficult. I was kind of difficult. I was sweating. I didn't think I was gonna make it. Doing this. Okay, how you guys doing? This was a great one. This made my brain hurt, and that's good. That means we're expanding our mind, expanding our technique. So don't always play stuff that's easy. Do things that expand your mind, expand your horizon, so we can be better and play better. Now, I'm actually we're not going to do the last section of this practice session, which is on day 2 and day 1. We applied this exercise to a standard, like a standard progression. Right now, we're just going to leave it at that, and then I'll see you guys tomorrow. We're going to start on the flat 7 of the bebop scale. Now, we're going to start on not now, but tomorrow on day 4. We're going to start on the flat 7. So be prepared for that. Otherwise, you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Hopefully it's nice and sunny. You can be able to go out and kind of enjoy the weather. But be safe, everybody, and you take it easy. And thank you for being here. Go ahead and share and like this video if you haven't already. And you guys take it easy, and peace.